Hi, guys. All right. So today I want to talk with you about inviting to the business opportunity and something that I see often with new coaches. And so hopefully you have a sponsor coach who hosts coach sneak peeks, whether that's 1 day, 3 day, 5 day, or in the coach business opportunity calls. And that's something that we do on our team every single month. We always have a coaching opportunity thing to invite people to. And so that's great. But what I tend to see a lot of new coaches do is they post about that invitation like a couple of days before or maybe the day of, trying to get all these people interested. And so I want to talk with you about two mistakes there. The two most common mistakes that I see, and not every coach is doing this, but this is very common that I see when people and then invite to it, and then they either don't get any traction on it, or they really end up not getting anybody that's interested. And then, maybe I follow up and say, hey, like, who has somebody in the coach sneak peek? And they're like, nobody was interested. So first and foremost, I want you to know that most people who end up saying, yes, I want to check this thing out, are 95% of the time people who have already been following your journey and people who you've already talked to. So when I post those, hey, we're having a coach sneak peek, do you want to come check this out? 99% of the time, they are people who I've already talked to and I've actually already invited to the coaching opportunity, and they said no, or I don't know, maybe that's not for me, or not right now, whatever. So that is your first thing that I want you to know, that almost all of the success of your business is not in just your post on social media. They are in the private conversations that you should be having as you're building genuine, authentic relationships with people behind closed doors, not out for Facebook for all of Facebook to see. And so I think that's one of the biggest things that new coaches miss, is that just because you put it out there doesn't mean that people are going to flock to you because of it, simply from an invitation that you posted on Facebook. And there's all kinds of things, whether you posted it at the right time, whether your post was actually looked interesting and engaging, you had a good picture, whether your words were really easy to understand. There's all kinds of that stuff involved. But 90% of the time, I feel like it's because you aren't having the conversations behind closed doors and actually inviting to the coaching opportunity. So that's the first thing. The second thing is that I see the most common mistake when trying to invite to the coaching opportunity and get people interested is that you're not talking about the coaching opportunity all throughout the week. And so you're just, and a lot of you, not even all throughout the month. And so I think you can't expect somebody to know something about you unless you're talking about it. And that one post that you put out there, that one day, is not really going to generate a lot of activity. And so the perfect example is, let's just say for the Super Bowl this year, you were going to root for the Panthers, and they're your favorite team now because you decided that. You've actually been following them all season, and they were your favorite team, but you just never really talked about it. Then all of a sudden it was like, you are the biggest Panthers fan ever, and all your friends are like, really? Like, I didn't even know you liked them, because you didn't talk about it at all during the regular football season. It's the same kind of a thing. You can't just get ready to go into the Super Bowl of coaching every month and want to just have everybody on board and coming to your party and celebrating and learning all about this awesome, team that we talk about, Team Radiance, and then you don't talk about it at all leading up to that point. And so in every possible way that you can, you need to figure out ways to incorporate and weave into your post why you're a coach. And it's not just the health and the fitness. And you've got to get that part. That part has to be consistent, because that's what we are. We're health and fitness coaches. But it's got to be like the meat and potatoes of coaching. How else has it helped you? How else does it help you and benefit your family and your life and just who you are? And so you have to be talking about that stuff leading up to coach sneak peeks. It can't just be that one post a month invite. You want to come see what I'm doing, but I really don't even know what you're doing because you don't even talk about that. So I didn't even know you were a coach. So those are my two tips for you today, is that leading up to a coach sneak peek, you have got to consistently share other things about coaching. And maybe that's just the fact that you brought a new coach onto your team, or you had a conversation with somebody considering the coaching opportunity, or you made a certain amount on a paycheck. And I don't ever get super specific on that stuff every once in a while, but hey, I was able to make a car payment from me helping people get healthy and sharing my journey on social media. Or maybe it's one of your challengers in your group had a non-scale victory. You have to share those things. Like, how are you being a coach? How are you helping other people? And you've got to share that every single week. And in some way, I try to do that every single day. Because I know that the business opportunity is the biggest thing here, because the health and the fitness takes care of itself when the other stuff works out too. So that's my one tip. And then the other one is you have got to be having private conversations with people. You can't just rely on your social media posts. So the social media posts are just like the confirmation that you are living this lifestyle, the confirmation that this is your brand and this is who you are and this is what you have to offer people in a fun and engaging and informational, educational kind of a way. But the private conversations are the ones that really are going to help you recruit both coaches and challengers. And so you can never get there unless you ask. So ask people, hey, have you ever thought about joining my team? I know that, you're into health and fitness and I think you'd be an awesome coach. Or the challenge opportunity. It goes both ways, but I really want to focus on the coaching opportunity because, like I said, I see that so often with new coaches is they put that one post out there to invite to the coaching opportunity and they're like, nothing, and they get disappointed. It is consistently sharing over time about why you're doing this and how this is helping you and why anybody else would want to do this. You have to be consistent with sharing that journey for coaching so that when you do get that coach sneak peek post, people are like, you know what? I've been seeing that she stays at home with her kid. I've been seeing that she's making extra income and I see that she's working out and she seems happy and she seems healthy and she's sharing motivational and she's being so inspirational by her posts that she shares. There's just something different about her that I like and that I want. That's when people say, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready to see it, take a peek at what this actually looks like. All right. So I hope that helped you guys. Don't be disappointed if for your first coach sneak peek, nope, nobody even says anything. Maybe it's all your team that likes it and comments on it. It is the other things that are really going to get you there. It's the other things that are really going to help you recruit and grow your business. So get to it. Post today about the coaching opportunity in some way, and don't even make it an invitation. Just share like something about how the coaching opportunity has helped you in your life and have benefited you and your family. And don't forget, guys, recruiting is just key to this business, recruiting. So always be recruiting, always offer this amazing opportunity to people, and don't ever be hesitant because this is life changing and you are doing people a disservice if you don't ask. All right, guys, take care. I'll talk to you soon.